Saeed Ali Shah was gasping for air when his wife brought him to this hospital in Kabul. He spent 4 days in intensive care. His doctor says he has COVID-19, like other patients around him. But in Afghanistan, doctors don't just fight the virus, but also fear and stigma.
I'm not infected by the coronavirus. I have a chest infection and cough. I had ice cream. The weather was cold and so I got a chest infection.
A third wave of the pandemic is pushing hospitals to a breaking point. In a country of 39 million people, there are barely enough ICU beds or oxygen for patients. The government says the next 4 weeks will be difficult.
The private hospitals are not taking care of us as well. They take money from us and send us back home saying they don't have any oxygen. They don't have ambulances.
Fewer people are seeking treatment or even agreeing to a COVID-19 test. Even though the number of infections and deaths are rising fast, the official figures don't seem to reflect that.
This number could be underestimated because the most of the hospitals who have this capacity or this capability to do the PCR testing of the COVID patient, they are not like that to test all the people who are coming to them, or they cannot do that contact tracing.
Afghanistan has been able to vaccinate fewer than 1% of its population. In a country where life is ever uncertain, under the constant threat of attacks and political instability, the virus is posing a challenge for a government which was barely prepared for the pandemic, let alone its worst wave so far. Priyanka, Gupta, Al Jazeera.